Good morning, everybody. It is freezing out here. 100% honesty this morning. I did not want to do this. I am like stretched so thin. So you guys definitely help me with accountability. We all sometimes need that accountability, which is nice. And I love doing these workouts. And I know a minute after I'm into it, I will feel better. And again, when you have a lot going on, you need to work out. Even if you don't feel like it or you're like, I just don't have time, I can't deal with it, just do it anyway, even if it's for 10 minutes. We are going to do my Shine chest and back workout. Ooh, stretch it out. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything, please check with your doctor. Put your palms together, push them towards me and around your back, and lift up. Round your back and lift up. Lace your fingers behind your back and lift up. Give yourself some hugs. Remember, keep your core tight through every single exercise. What does that mean? Your core is part of your abs, your back, and your butt. You've got to keep it tight. You want excellent form. Please say hi. Good morning, Joanne. Okay. First one we're going to do. You want light weights. Of course, I don't have mine because the light weights are inside. So we're going to do snow angels. If you've ever been in the snow, you know what these are, okay? So yes, you're going to be squeezing your abs. They need to assist you in this movement. Legs stay off the ground, arms stay off the ground. Make sure you're making the shape of snow angels and that you're slow and controlled. Really squeeze that chest. Modified, you can do one leg. Just if your lower back is not very strong, you might need that modification. So then just switch from one leg to the other. When you need a break, take it. How do your weights feel? If you started out with 5s, you might find that you need to drop down. Guys are doing great. It is so cold out here. Squeeze. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Good job. Hi, Rochelle. So good to see you. Okay, next one. Of course, my light weights are inside. I'm sorry I'm so disorganized, but you should not be. Your feet are hip width apart. You are going to hinge over. And you are going to crawl. Pretend like you're swimming in a pool. You want those weights to be right above your head. So head towards the center. Your abs are tight, okay? Your back is flat. And you are making a perfect swimming motion as if you're doing a slow swimmer's crawl through a pool. So even though I'm not using weights, I am definitely still feeling this. Keep going and just take those breaks when you need to. Breaks are not a sign of weakness. They're actually an incredible show of strength and resilience because you're just taking a little break, but you're not quitting. We do not quit on ViscoFit. We keep going. 2, 1, and done. We just don't quit. Gets into your head. We don't want to do that. Okay, next one we're going to do wide push-ups. That means our hands are way out to here. You are going to feel this in your chest in a huge way. Push-ups are hard, so I get it. People don't like them. They will remain hard. You just get better at them. If you're on your knees, just be on the part above your knee and not on your kneecaps. I'm going to be on my knees. My hands are wide. My abs are totally engaged. I'm a straight line from my head to my knees, and I'm lowering and pushing up. We're doing 10. So your chest will be on fire. So what if you're only going down a couple of inches? That's awesome. You do the best that you can do. Push yourself, but listen to your body. You will get stronger. You will find in a couple months you can go lower than you go now, which is great. Great, great, great. All right, I love this exercise. Of course, I only have one 8-pound weight, so I can't use only one for this exercise. I would recommend for the T-flies you use, if you're a little bit more experienced, you can go with an 8. If you're just starting out, use like a 3s or 5s. So keep the weights above your chest. You're going to push up. You're going to open up. You're going to fly, and then you're going to lower the weights down to your hips. Do not let them go down uncontrolled because they'll hit your hip bones and it really hurts. Okay, so we're going to go for 1 minute. So you're going to push up, open, and then lower. Open into a fly. Really squeeze your chest to close. Squeeze your chest and your abs to lower. This is all done with really good control. I am not about speed. I am not about you doing as many as you can in the minute. I want slow, controlled movement. I want those abs completely engaged. I want amazing form. You can do this. Come on. Take those breaks when you need to. So even though I don't have weights, 2, 1, and done. I was still really squeezing, and it was awesome because I could feel it. So that's what I'm telling you. Don't ever not start or not keep going because you don't have weights, or because you had to drop the weights you have and you don't have lower ones. Just finish with no weights. The next one we're going to be doing, you're going to lay on your ball or on a chair with your head on your arm. You're going to lift out as much to the front as you can without bumping into the ball, and then out to the side. So you're really going to be squeezing that back, working that back. I would recommend 5s, no more than 5s, unless you have an incredibly strong back. Keep your abs tight. Squeeze up and squeeze out. So obviously you're going to feel this in your shoulder, but your back is going to be on fire. Keep those abs totally engaged, especially if you're leaning on the ball. The ball's going to be wobbling a little bit, so your abs need to be engaged to keep you stable. Come on. You can do this. 2, 1, done. Quickly roll it to the other way and get right into it. How's your form? Make sure your form is good. Adjust if you need to. Really squeeze. If you don't have a ball yet, I highly, highly recommend that you get it. They're not that expensive. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at like Home Goods, Target, Walmart. It's a great investment. The thing I'll warn you about is if you go with a super cheap one, I have made this mistake. What can happen is that you'll roll it up against the wall and you pull it away from the wall and it literally takes the paint off the wall. So just a little public service announcement for you. Okay, so the next one that we are going to do is going to work our abs as well as our chest and our back. So I want you to get in push-up position. I want you to put your hands wider to really attack at those chest muscles, and you're going to lift up and up. So yes, you're going to be working your glutes and your hamstrings, but I really want you to push up through your chest. So we're not in a normal plank position. When you're in a normal plank position, your hands are directly underneath you. With this one, our hands are wider, as if we're going to do wide push-ups. You can stay in this position if you need to, but your chest should be on fire, as well as your glutes, your abs, your hamstrings. When you need a break, take it. Guys, we're doing great. Put those hands back wide. Make sure you're stable. How are you guys doing? 2, 1, and done. Sit back in child's pose after that one. Whew. Good, good, good. Michelle! Michelle, Michelle, Michelle. Okay, we're going to get back on our back. And we're going to do fly, fly, fly. So I want you to sweep up, and then I want you to click, click, click. So I want it to take 3 times for you to get down, and 1 sweeping motion to the top. If you're more experienced, you can go with 8s, 10s. If you're just starting out, 3s or 5s. So again, don't be afraid to go start with, like, let's say you're new. Start with the 5s. Sorry, I did that wrong. Click, click, click. So just squeeze up. And by having to stop those weights on the way down, you're making it more challenging than just if you did the smooth movement. So you go up, stop, 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 and you will feel this. It's actually probably a blessing that I'm not using weights. There's just so much going on, and I wanted to move my body. I feel so much better than I did when I started. I was just completely amped up and stressed out, and just kids are annoying, and you know, I'm sure I was never annoying when I was a teenager. Sorry, my back itches. Okay, we're done. Now we are going to do that same exercise working our back. So your feet are hip width apart. You're going to hinge over. You're going to do sweeping motion up and then lower, lower, lower. Okay, so you've got to really squeeze that back. Your abs have to be totally engaged. So this is your position. Your back is flat. Do not ever go like this and fling the weights open. Please, 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 please don't do that. Okay, let's go. So squeeze that back to raise up smoothly, and then 1, 2, 3. So again, the fact that you're stopping these weights makes it that much more challenging. Come on, how do your weights feel? If you find your form starting to get a little wonky, I want you to drop down or drop completely. Even not using any weights at all, I'm feeling my back. It is burning, not as much as it would be, and done. Not as much as it would be if I was using weights, but whew. How are we doing time-wise? Okay, we're doing well. Okay, So next, I want you to get back on your ball. We are going to, oh, this ball's so cold. We're gonna roll off it, and your head is back, and you're gonna lift up to the top, open, close. So you're gonna lower your weights down here, raise them up above your chest, not above your face, open and close. I recommend you go with fives, eights if you're more experienced. So lower them all the way, squeeze that chest to raise, squeeze to open, squeeze to close. And at the same time, you're trying to keep yourself stable on the ball, which means your abs are working really hard. If you need a little bit more stability, just open those knees up. This is why I love the ball. The fact that I'm working chest right now, and yet my abs are fighting so hard to keep me from falling off this ball. So when you lower, you want to be high enough on the ball that your weights don't hit the ground. Squeeze up, open, close, down. Come on, you got this. Remember, if you need a break, oh, you're done. Okay, next one. You're gonna lay on your ball. You might need to put your feet underneath your couch or ask someone to hold your feet. So you're gonna lay out and you're gonna squeeze your back to raise up. Again, there are no jerking motions involved in this. You're not going like that. You're very slowly and in a controlled way raising yourself up as high as you can. So if you have to put your feet, just kind of lay your feet down sideways, get them under a couch or chair. It's not a sign of weakness. You're building up strength. I used to have to tuck my feet with this exercise. I don't have to anymore. So it's all about progress. Squeeze. Come on, we can do this. Just take those breaks when you need to. This is a deceptively difficult exercise. We're done. Let me see how we're doing with time. Oh my gosh, we're doing great. Okay. Next one. Okay. Lay down on the ground. Light weights, please. And you're going to make the shape of a Y. So you keep your weights in tight and you raise up and out into the shape of a Y. If you want more of an ab challenge, you can lay flat and then your abs just have to work that much harder. So bring them in close to you. Go up, really squeeze your chest. Squeeze your abs, they need to help you. So if you started out with 8s, you might be like, oh yeah, nope, not happening. You might feel that way if you started out with 5s. So you just keep dropping down, no worries at all. What you want is excellent form. You want a challenge. Squeeze. 10 more seconds and then we are done. 3, 2, 1, and done. You guys, stretch it out, stretch those abs out, stretch that chest out, rock yourself up. I want you to round your back, grab your calves and just really pull your back, stretch it out. Give yourself some hugs. You guys, you're the best. Thank you for joining me. Short and sweet. I love working out with you guys, seriously. I'll try to be more organized tomorrow. Abs tomorrow, abs session. Love it, love it, love it. I might mix it up a little bit. I just don't know that I have that much time to like be creative or create a new workout. But love you guys.